have no idea what I was really volunteering for because we didn't know that much about the war at that particular time. And went through some training and off to Vietnam.
Caesar Smith graduated from Des Moines North High School in 1955 and attended the University of Iowa on a track scholarship. While on summer break in 1956, he decided to pursue a career in the U.S. Army. Nearly 8 years later, Lieutenant Smith was on his way to the Republic of Vietnam as a military advisor.
Getting off the plane and the smell. When we were at Tan Son Nhut Air Base, the commodes and things, they'd burn all the waste, so all that stuff was in the air. And so that was the first thing that hit me when we got off the plane was the smell.
Smith's first assignment was to help move 155mm howitzers by boat from Toi Binh to Ca Mau. On the first night of the mission, he stood guard knowing hostile Viet Cong forces, which came to be known as VC, were close to his position.
That was my first night to be up, and so I'm up. What up meant was standing outside the hut in an area that you couldn't hardly see anything, but just being awake. So that was easy until they started shooting. And when the shooting first started going off, you couldn't hear anything. All you could hear was these rounds going off, machine guns, and that was when I first realized I could get killed. Fortunately, nobody was charging at me because I was just shaking like a leaf.
Smith awakened other advisors and alerted them to what he believed was an imminent attack.
I went back to the hut and I said, there's shooting going on. Well, they'd been over there 6 months. And the captain said, well, they're shooting at us. I said, I can't tell. He said, well, then don't bother me until we get to shooting. And they went back to sleep. So I'm standing out there with my weapon. I'd calmed down and wondered, well, what am I supposed to be doing? And finally, the shooting died down. Well, what was happening every night, the soldiers, the battalion we were in, if they'd hear something, they'd just fire at it. And I mean, it could be anything out there moving around, but it was kind of like they're going to recon the area by fire.
Smith's mission was to help the South Vietnamese Army eliminate the VC, but rules of engagement allowed him to return fire only if his life was in danger.